Hello and welcome everybody to this Game 5 Retrance Co-op between Triple Clown Fiesta and the Eastern Skippers. My name's Dante, and I'm joined today by Mr. 2018 himself, Andy. How's it going, man?
Hey, man. How's it going? Good morning.
Yeah, it's super early for us.
Yeah, I woke up and I wanted to go back to sleep. Not gonna lie. But here we are for this wonderful co-op retrance. I really want to do one of these as much as it would be extremely sweaty. Game 5, win or go home situation. But
yeah, it's definitely high stakes and a little bit of variance, I'd say. We get to start with a sword. So that's kind of nice, and Rupee Bow as we are taken off. So let's see if everybody remembers theirs. They all did. They all remembered where to start.
What is this, dude? Free safety. Get out of here, dude.
Pretty early on, we have CAC access, so that's kind of nice. Just a shop, though. All right, both teams kind of doing the same strat here. Gonna do, I'm assuming, the hula hand play, unless they accidentally find flippers.
Well, that's my favorite. Can't wait for all this money. Oh, well, guess change of plans.
All right, so, well, okay.
Ooh, okay, this is also what you love to see. The Witch Hut bomb required entrance.
Yeah, this is like, if I don't find bombs, you're telling your partner, oh, the flute's good.
Flute and bottle.
It's like, I hope you have to come here to check the bomb and see.
Wow,
oh, no, we got
bailed
bombs.
out. Unbelievable. Can we re-roll this? This is too nice.
I always worry about seeds that are like too nice at the beginning. In entrance, like, it's like, what are they setting me up for? Pod Big Key, I think that was over on the brewery side. Oh man, we're already getting connectors.
Yep. I mean, with the flute that early, connectors don't really matter too much.
Was that a CAC to CAC connector, or
you betcha?
Perfect.
Useless drop down, nice and vanilla.
Well, we're gonna get our. Did Teto not check the crystal? Okay. We saw the big bomb shot, but I don't think he checked him.
Interesting. Got a nice book there as well.
I guess if we get a late glove, that'll incentivize. Oh man, that'll incentivize Desert a bit, but the the no bomb Paradox Cave does feel kind of bad.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. Well, that's a kind of juicy Dark World access already too. Marty just leaving behind $5.
I hope he's. Look, you gotta cut corners where you can.
I'm not sure if it's cutting corners when you pick up all of the money directly around the $5, but leave that one. Oh, man.
All right, Zelga getting his take any blue goo. Zelga saying, screw it, I don't need blue mail.
As he sits on 3 hearts and is probably going to have to walk through Paradox Cave. I guess they have a sword, so it's not a huge deal. But,
yeah, sword's not bad.
So you got that early flute. You're tempted to go to Ice Rod Cave without a glove a little early. You know, me and Krabs, we don't get along too nicely. So.
Yeah, so Pod Big, that confirmed in back at the brewery. I did see we got some small keys earlier, and my morning brain was like, which dungeon was that for? But it's retro, so it's universal.
I think all we've seen dungeon-wise is a desert entrance so far. Did not to check. Oh, there's a pod on Death Mountain.
That's
got early big key. Looking for that nice retro shop to full clear pod.
Oh man, we got thieves too. Is that the old man entrance?
Yeah. We have another desert entrance just south of Kakariko. Dude, finding 2 of the 3 front desert entrances is so big. Like, you're going in for a connector, needing to choose between one or the other is the worst.
Yeah, it puts your mind at ease, because a lot of times it's like, oh, what do I do?
Ooh, early Moon Pearl in Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, both teams getting that knowledge pretty quick.
I don't think Triple Clown Fiesta has been back to this Paradox Cave yet.
They haven't, but we're about to see it on Marty's screen, so this is good.
This is interesting.
All right, so shovel, and we can get some potential info for Hera. Oh, the hammer's on library, so we're gonna need. At least we're gonna get boots at some point.
We also have a Thieves Big in Thieves Town.
That's kind of gross, but I don't think you're skipping first 4 of Thieves. So what was that? A small key and $300 on Marty's side. Probably the most valuable things in that paradox. Yeah. Haven't found if shovel's actually worth anything yet. So I think we've almost cleared out CAC. I'm not sure if we've checked that bomb shop or that bomb-like farm spot at the bottom left.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've checked that yet either.
More connectors in CAC. You love to see it. I mean, at least it's near a save and quit point, so it doesn't feel too punishing.
Also, the flute already.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, if you're gonna have 1,000 connectors show up together, like at least put them somewhere where I can flute to. I'll just waste time saving and quitting. Alright, so Zelga going out the top as well.
And that's gonna be swamp entrance with the Moon Pearl already, which is pretty big.
Yeah, so he's gonna be able to start exploring.
Yeah, but who needs that blue mail, right?
I know, it's a little sweaty. 3 hearts right now, 4 max. And, okay, so Teto gonna pop out at GT. I'm not sure what he went through to get there, but...
that was Paradox lower.
Okay. So Dark Mountain access, that's kind of crucial.
Ooh, there's a retro shop.
Man, we found that pod early too. Like, there's so much in there in logic because of the way the keys work in this.
Yeah, but guess what? They haven't been back to Paradox yet, so he's missing that $300. Yeah, money early in retro is super huge. Oh, nice Eastern big on right side desert.
You'd love to see it for the Eastern skippers getting an Eastern big key.
Is Olga finding another Dark World access with Desert Main? I don't know where Zelga's going. And too much doors, maybe.
No, he's probably getting this Eastern big key while he's in desert. Raylan gonna take on Blind here. 3 hearts, fighter sword, should be fine. Got the first 2 phases. Basically perfect. Third is where it could go off the rails, but he nails it.
Yeah, even taking a hit like while you do the first hit in phase 3, it's usually fine.
So is that green pendant there? So that's gonna make finding Saha a little convenient for, well, I'd say Triple Clown Fiesta as a whole, but it's gonna feel bad if Teto finds it somewhere out of the way first.
Yeah. Your Raylan's like, man, I really hope I find Saha first, dude. Like, or at least if Teto finds it first, that Saha has something in the back that's worth.
Yeah, Meyershed on Zelga side got another $300. So,
oh, dude, I'm buying all the keys when I find a shop for the first time.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think the Eastern Skippers have seen Pod yet. So
no, they haven't been to the mountain.
They don't know the need for these keys quite yet. Teto gonna give us the front of desert check with that book. Gonna try to see if it'll pay dividends early.
We got powder on Stumpy.
We'll take powder. Maybe one day Zelga gets blue mail.
Okay, there's the other side of that connector as well.
Yeah, that's kind of good to find that on accident.
Lots of Dark World connectors already.
Like in co-op, this is kind of nice having this much like openness, so you don't have to keep doing the same things. But at the same time, for a game 5, it's like super stressful. Yep.
Oh, what's that? We have literally like all the worlds to access. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like when Dante and I have done practices of these and this happens, Dante's like, "All right, what should I do?" And I'm like, "Bro, just do whatever you want." We'll figure it out.
I'm always asking for directions. All right, so nothing of value looked like in Lost Woods for Marty, but I think this is our first look at Lumberjack. Oh, that's the cat well
somewhere. I don't know where.
Oh, we've also got Hyrule Castle.
Also on Death Mountain. 3 entrances on Death Mountain, 3 dungeons. That's our odds currently.
Perfect.
Oh, there's the flippers from the shovel check. So that paradox
definitely worth it.
In fact, required. Well, maybe required.
Yeah, well, let's not go too far and say it's required yet.
This early magic backplay could be pretty big for Eastern Skippers if it ends up being useful.
The cave.
All right. So not terrible. You know, you find Bumper Cave either direction. You're feeling pretty good. This early getting spit out on top of Hyrule Castle. You don't have to just leave Aga Tower for an hour.
Right. Ooh, a glove inside Hyrule Castle.
That's not too bad of a spot. Like, in retro, you're gonna check all of Hyrule Castle pretty much when you find it. So. There's the Death Mountain play.
All right. So how many keys does Zelga have?
1.
All right. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
this is
the only retro shop we've seen is at Spike Cave entrance so far, which is not ideal.
So in the eastern area over at Saha. Triple Clown doesn't have that big key information.
They don't have that
just yet.
eastern big key.
All right, so Marty gonna go to the right side of Dark Death Mountain. Not gonna be able to check Hookshot Cave entrance.
Surprised Tedo is not going through Dark Escape when you don't necessarily need the Dark Key Rat.
Yeah. Oh man, Spiral Cave. That's kind of a good spot to find Spiral unless there's like another connector right here. And there's not, so this is good for for Marty.
We're probably gonna get a Thieves Town clear here from Zelga as well.
Yeah, it would make sense.
In co-op, it just doesn't matter. I mean, it matters a little bit about leaving the Thieves Town big chest behind, but like, you know, you have somebody else to cover your skips later if necessary.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a damn find over here on Tedo's side.
That's in a kind of convenient spot. It'll be found. Like, it's not going to be out of the way for too long for these guys. All right, so Spiral going to spit us out at Desert, so I guess that's going to let Marty go ahead and check this stuff over here. Do it, Marty. You know you want the money. You left the 5 behind. Get all the pots.
What you pausing for, dude? Oh my goodness.
I get it. I get it.
Oh, Marty does have the book.
Yeah, so he's going to be able to peek this. I think it was just one of those, like, it's either a shop or
I don't think it was anything too important.
The 3-chest game, maybe? Oh, no, it's a shop.
Wow, a bow.
Oh,
damn.
All right, so that opens up a little more in pod. The Brave could go ahead and clear out Eastern.
Well, they don't have the big key yet, so...
Well, Marty and Zelda.
They got a... Ooh, Ice Palace. They just need to go into Desert and do right side. That's all Triple Clown Fiesta needs to do. We got a Turtle Rock big chest. We got Aga Tower. Bro, I can't keep up.
I totally missed where that was.
Aga Tower was at the M Cave, as I like to call it. And Turtle Rock Big Chest was at Ice Rod Rock entrance. Oh, a retro shop was at the dam too. That's actually super duper nice.
Yeah, that's really convenient.
Just, you know, a shop that you can flute to literally whenever you want.
Yeah, the travel time's like almost completely negated.
Yeah, with shops in bad places, you're like way more tempted to just load up on keys early and maybe like overbuy a little bit. But yeah, with dam entrance, you can just buy a couple and leave and just come back later if you need to.
I'm gonna say, with my own personal experience of how this fight usually goes. Oh God, Raylan. I would with 5 keys, or maybe it's 3.
No,
I'm out of here.
That actually might be a 3. Yeah, it was a 3.
It was a 3.
Even still, it's like muscle memory for sure. You know, like you're gonna maybe set up the first spin attack, and then you go like, "Oh God, I have
fighter sword.
I have fighter sword, and this is retro. I don't need this."
Yeah, it's so spooky.
We apparently missed a Master Sword in Aga Tower.
That must have been in the dark room. Alright, solid fight there from Zelga. Gonna get his $5 a green pendant. Blue Cane. That's useful. So each team has the knowledge of one invincibility item. Oh, no, he had a fairy.
That death with the fairy.
It's fine.
I don't know about you,
fast.
but every time I die, the second I take damage to die, I remember I have a fairy. Without fail.
I think everybody remembers, like, at that moment. It never feels good.
It's never a surprise to me that I have a fairy, and I always remember immediately, like frame perfect upon taking damage.
All right, so Zelga heading into Hyrule Castle. He's going to get his glove knowledge for their team. We are in...
Oh, there's the Hashla.
All right, so it's just a map, but... hey,
map is kind of nice right now.
Yeah, for sure. We still need some pendant knowledge.
Yeah, this was from a Turtle Rock connector. So ultimately useless, but Light World Ice Rod area taking you directly to Dark World Ice Rod area is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad to get back to. All right, with Flippers, he's actually going to be able to... He's got the glove, too. We can knock Catfish out, which would be kind of nice. Marty found the Smith there. I missed that earlier when Raylan was in the area.
Same. Like, I don't know. Some entrances are so, like, in and out that it's hard to...
Oh, yeah.
Especially with Forerunners. You're gonna miss a couple of them.
Yeah, we need 4 comms to just watch.
Don't do it!
Okay, he's leaving. No, he's going back!
Oh my...
No, dude!
Marty! Alright, second bow's gonna be in here. Yeah, I don't know, especially with the glove knowledge that, like, they just got. I don't know if I'm making this Eastern play right now.
It's tough. It's not like the fastest place to get back to, but it's also not too slow.
Yeah.
All right, Tedo gonna drop down the Sank entrance and see. I missed what it was at Sank. Okay, so this is some item.
Good old heart piece. The bow is from the dam drain, and the dam is just on Death Mountain. That Zelga's gonna be there in like a minute and a half or so. Yeah, Eastern Skipper's really not living up to their name, SMH.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think this is like the meta, like the long-term meta game play that they just thought if we ever make it to a Game 5 reference in playoffs, we're not gonna skip Eastern, and they're totally gonna expect us to.
Yeah, there's not... I don't think Eastern Skippers got spit out of GT, so they don't have the Dark World Death Mountain cave knowledge, so I imagine Zelga's going to do that here.
Yeah.
And then probably do the dam afterwards, and then Marty's going to feel real bad in like a minute.
I mean, if he finds boots, that's not boots, but...
I mean, if you attach one of the bombs to each of your feet and they explode, you probably go pretty fast.
Oh, wow. So that's kind of good knowledge. I didn't see where he came from, but we did pop out at Bumper Cave, so that's going to be on Tedo's side. That's going to be good for when a mirror shows up. And there's the bow for the Eastern Skippers. Also, shout-outs to Radical Sniper and Ike here for doing the tracking for us on this race. This is pretty chaotic, so glad to have these two guys keeping me and Andy straight.
Yep. Yep, here's Zelga, just...
I'm buying keys.
Yep. Like, you have pod. You can basically do everything in pod but the boss. Like, you know, at least, you know, somebody as good as Zelga, you know, isn't really gonna have too much of a problem with the dark rooms in pod with this little health. So, like, you know, that's a 13 checks. Very, very juicy.
Another key over at Chess Game in the Dark Saha entrance, as I call it. Raylan is still on 3 hearts. I kind of find that impressive. He does have blue mail, but has not been able to find or either pick up enough heart pieces or heart containers to increase his. Oh, at least we get another
Ooh.
sword. So
Sword
tempered.
take any, real nice.
Yes, tempered knowledge is available to Triple Clown Fiesta.
That'll be like if Eastern skippers don't do that area, I mean, even Tedo was probably gonna wait for the hammer potentially, since he's already got Master Sword. Just because it's a real long walk over there.
Did we see Catfish from Raylan, or did he just come down to pod area? He may have came up. I don't know. I don't know if he took the portal.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
I
Catfish
hear
is 3 bombs,
keeping me.
good.
Yeah, keeping me in check.
Still haven't seen a dark sewers play, which is really weird to me.
Also, Andy, here's your cape use here. We're going through Bumper Cave.
All right.
Perfect. Maybe with a mirror that comes in handy, but not directly required.
Alright, so yeah. Pretty smart from Eastern skippers. Zelga's gonna be going basically straight back to Eastern to make sure Marty isn't missing anything too crazy.
Did Marty save and quit out of Eastern? Because so Eastern's at Saha entrance, but I don't know if Marty actually came to this.
Yeah, I think he save and quit out.
Okay.
I mean, especially knowing that Zelga had the bow before you finished.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be going back there pretty soon, so. We got a crystal at Hera.
The EP Big Key chest, I can't talk, was nothing from what I remember.
We got a hookshot cave in Village of Outcast.
See where this spits us out. Can't access any of these chests just yet, which is super unfortunate.
Ooh, Desert Ledge.
That is a good find. I don't know if there was anything important here as far as item, but we do have a glove, so we can check the back too.
Ooh, chicken huts. Let's go, dude.
Item cave.
Oh, that's actually huge. That's some nice hammer. You can also just go do Hookshot Cave right now if you really want to.
I mean, you definitely, whether or not you hover it, logically we can get one. So I think Tedo's gonna at least get that.
Yep. And then you immediately go get this hammer. At least I would. Hammer's normal Dark World access. Alright, Marty one-upping Raylan and killing this Pokey with 5 keys.
I mean, he did it pretty quick, I gotta say.
He did.
Alright, so Zelga taking down Armos to get a big key to Hera. Undetermined.
We have found Hera. So
we have?
I have no idea where it is, but somebody walked in there at some point.
It's probably on the mountain. That's where everything else was.
I think it was like North Dark World somewhere, potentially. We've also seen Skullwoods, and I don't remember where that was either.
Wait, you mean back of Skullwoods?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was about to say Skullwoods is in Skullwoods, my man. But so Marty's got his invincibility cane. Big key to ice. That's another semi-convenient big key to have. We haven't found ice yet.
Yeah, we have.
Wait, we did?
That's it. What do you like to call it? Oh yeah, Smokes Rock.
Oh, all right. It's a Smokes Rock.
Um,
So Marty is the one who unfortunately found Saha, which means Zelga's gonna have to make a trip over there as far as that team goes if they want to know what the green pendant item is.
yeah, it's also tough with like literally nothing behind Sahashla's wall. It's a tough sell just to do all of that.
Yeah.
Nothing in Turtle Rock either, so you're like not incentivized to go to that connector either. At least until you get like a Turtle Rock big key or Samaria or something.
Another big key, GT in Skull Woods. So Skull Woods got some goods today. Oh yeah, there's back of Skull Woods. It's on Marty's side right now.
Yep. So that was that a Dark Witch Hut? I'm guessing.
Possibly so. You know, chat pointing out that Tedo did get red mail here in Pot Prison, so
Maybe Zelga will get blue mail after all eventually.
one day. All right, here's boots for Raylan.
Ada has not had anything so far, really.
Yeah, it's been pretty barren. Not Way of the Hero today, so far. I was waiting for that chest to prove me wrong, but... So, question in chat about where the other mail is. It's in Sank.
Yep.
Which
And
is the only reason we've
just
been
hasn't
commenting
gone
on
there
it.
yet.
Oh, he's gone there. He just walked away from it.
Meyerбig in Pod Harmless Hellway. That's
Zel-
required.
Yeah, Zelga used his final key for that too. Bought just enough.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. Like when you're doing a retrance, that's the wrong direction, Zelga. When you're, you know, at least until you find Pod, you want to like hover around the 5 or 6 key mark. After Pod, like keys don't really matter that much anymore.
Yeah.
Like they matter a little bit, but like Pod just basically being fully available upon entry is always just like a deal until you find it. All right. Looks like we're finally gonna get a Eastern Big Key from Triple Clown Fiesta side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Raylan has it, so Tedo's just going straight to it.
I missed that,
Yeah.
I guess.
But yeah, Raylan gonna be checking all of Eastern for his team. I'm assuming Torch is nothing. I don't remember us looking at it.
Yeah,
but
Torch
I'm
is nothing.
Sure they
it was
did.
Like
okay.
$5 or something. I'm not sure how Tedo got to the top of Bumper.
But both of them wound up over there. But how they did it, I'm still like, I don't remember. Another 300. Oh wait, we saw Meyer Shed. Never mind. That's good that Tedo found that finally. Also, it's bad when you get like these free like small keys just in the worst spots, like Hobo. It's just so far out of the way, especially without mirror. All right, we
It's at
found
least good on the Marty side because Marty has no money, while Zelga is like, I'm gonna go buy Zora for you and still have 3 times as much rupees as you do.
Yeah, Marty's about to be very out of money after doing pod area here.
Yeah.
Okay, so top of bumper is the Spec Rock Cave exit. So I guess you have to drop down Spec Rock.
We got a 2 chests and swamp play here.
Zelga's going in. Oh wait, no, it's only 2. Yeah,
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, you do this. I for some reason thought he had hammer, but he doesn't.
Wow.
Oh, big key to TR.
Man. So like maybe if you're Eastern skippers, you're like, oh, maybe Swamp's a pendant, and like they just won't come in here. We already know Turtle Rock's a crystal.
Yeah. And like we almost have every key we would need. Desert kind of
desert big.
Yeah, desert being the outlier. Usually it's like everybody gets in item go mode, and then we're like scrounging for a key.
Yeah, this is quite literally the opposite. Which is like, I don't know, this is how you want to see the play out. You'd rather look for items than keys.
Yeah, the keys can be
would, just because keys can be
anywhere,
a
almost.
little more anywhere than the items. All right, we're finally getting this back of escape play.
I mean, it paid off for him waiting.
Yeah.
Because, you know, not having to worry about navigating the entirety of the dark rooms. But here's Armos down for Raylan, gonna get his Hera big key. And Marty getting his tempered in Aga. It's kind of like where you wish you had at least like a fire rod. You know, maybe go ahead, do Aga. Like, there's 5 items behind it. So, I don't know. It's a tough sell.
We're gonna get a Turtle Rock big chest and probably a crystal roller here from Zelga.
Indeed, we are getting that. So, is Crystal Roller going to pay out? Is this TR Big Key going to be worth it?
Nope.
Not today.
Not yet, anyways.
Yeah. I don't really see Triple Clown skipping out on Swamp. Maybe it depends on when.
Oh, Samario was in Dark Cross.
Oh,
I was like, why is Raylan dropping down here when Teto just did this? So Samario was in Dark Cross. So yeah, it paid off doing it super late, huh?
I mean, what would they have gained, really?
Zelga would be going to Laser Bridge right now. That's what.
Oh, I guess that's true. All right, there's their map of Swamp, of which Zelga was just at, and he's like, well, now I'm not doing a map check for this. This is new info for Triple Clown and us. We haven't seen Under This Rock last I checked. So, another retro shop.
Yeah, we haven't seen this side of the Dark World question mark. Maybe we have. We
have on Marty's side.
Oh yeah, Spiral Cave was on the bottom.
He didn't check the TR medallion. I can't really say I blame him for that. It makes total sense to kind of skip that at this point. All right, so this is good for Eastern skippers. I yet again did not see how he got here, but Zelga's popping out at the right spot.
Dude, where's the other side of this entrance, dude? How do we keep missing this?
One day we'll know.
Boots are Hookshot Cave is in Village of Outcasts, and you have to take the connector to get your boots. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think in retro, I think it's a bad decision not to do all of Hyrule Castle if you find the front. It's because you have universal small keys, but that's just me. Obviously, it wasn't that bad for Triple Clown Fiesta here.
Yeah, it worked out for them.
Yeah, significantly worse for basically just Zelga with how this has played out so far. Not having that Samaria for the slow walk up to Ice Rod Cave again at some point, I'd assume.
And this is potentially going to be a full clear of Pod for Raylan. He's got enough keys.
Yeah, Raylan with Blue Mail 5 hearts and a fully dark no medallion turtle room is still pretty sketchy. Like even
it is
like having no easy way to kill the turtles can, like, if that room goes wrong, it is like it goes really wrong and
really fast.
Even the best runner, like, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing this currently. So here's hoping. You never want to see it. Like, dying in turtles is so bad. Like, it feels so bad.
That'll suck the soul out of you. Basically, as a runner.
Yeah.
All right, so we found Hera.
It was at Village of Outcasts fortune teller.
All right. So Zelka going to be able to do this. Going to be a little slow having to climb, but could be something of value up there. Obviously, we found all of our essential moving items between the forerunners. All right, so Marty's actually going through front of Hyrule Castle now. I don't know if he's going to the back, but he's going to at least get his cane.
I don't know. With 6 keys, I think it's even easier to make the go to the back decision. It's like you really don't need the rat small key. It's gonna be interesting, like, finding that Samaria. Zelga's in Village of Outcasts right now. Maybe he doesn't check Hookshot Cave connector and just tries to beeline to Laser Bridge, which would be bad.
Yeah, that would be not the best for these guys. All right, so Triple Clown Fiesta gonna find Swamp Palace here.
We might get a hookless swamp play here.
I'm not really sure how much they have left as like a collective unit, so it may actually make a lot of sense for them to go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Maybe they're feeling pretty good about, like boot location, just, they didn't really dive a whole lot of dungeons ahead of time. Yeah, we're continuing, looks like. I think with Hammer, you don't backtrack out. If you had Mirror, maybe you'd leave, but I think you just commit to it.
Or if you were Raylan with the 5 hearts. Nice quick death warp.
Oh, yeah. All right, there's that Meyer Big for Raylan. I know we're finally getting to that point of the seed in co-op retrants where you start to sweat a little bit. 45 minutes in, depending on how things play out, we've seen some of these go like an hour 10. We've seen an hour 30. It's hard to have expectations on time, but it's definitely something you think of here and there.
Oh, no.
Zelga's leaving.
What did I say, dude? The Samaria.
He is out.
Oh, man. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody walk through that destroyed house before, and that was really cool.
It's a time save.
He might be just checking this entrance before going back.
Did he? What is he? Where's he going?
Oh, Woods?
Oh, I guess he is doing Skullwoods.
Man. Rough. Just gotta pray that Zelga does not save and quit after doing whatever checks he can in Skullwoods.
Man, that's gonna be a hard sell. That's a long walk back.
True.
I'm a little surprised he didn't dive this beforehand. Maybe he was trying to prevent. I'm thinking maybe he's trying to prevent the
getting stuck.
Skullwoods layout, yeah. So we got a dark room over on Raylan's side at Bonk Rocks. I'm assuming that was like maybe Old Man Escape?
Possibly.
Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, so nothing of value in Swamp just
Marty.
yet.
That's
dude.
feels bad. Marty did not have enough money to kill the red Igors.
Odd.
That is a significant time loss. Yeah, you're tilted after that 100%. Yeah, that's one of those things that you don't necessarily remember to think about in retro. Errors costing money.
I've actually never thought of that. Like it's always just worked out when I've gone to that area. You know,
you do in fact need $60 to to kill the red Igors and get to Armos. Like usually you're thinking like, all right, my money is really short, so this Armos, like I need money for Armos. You're not necessarily thinking about the red Igors necessarily, but
right.
Yeah, that's still unfortunate.
So Zelga did get blue mail.
Hawk.
There's this GT big. We still haven't found GT. Are we missing any dungeons, or have we found everything, like, I guess, essential? We haven't found Mire.
We haven't found Desert Boss. I think that might, and GT. I don't think we found either of those yet. But I believe everything else is accounted for. And then, like, 2 Turtle Rock entrances are missing.
Oh, Zelga has bailed.
Man, that's rough.
I think the only thing that can really help them at this point would be, like, they do this well, yeah.
or like mirror and getting a Mire connector.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do this TR play. And then, you know, it turns out to be like Mire area. Had to be a lot of things, you know, into mirror to get that area, but
like Pedo already has that Turtle Rock big key as well. So like, you know, it wouldn't even be like a huge advantage for them getting those things early because Tedo is not probably too far off from doing it already.
Yeah. Yeah, Zelga is headed to get that cane. Where is Tedo off to?
All that was in the back was a small key. So Zelga definitely skipping the back.
And Tedo gonna get bad news here that this connector's not really worth the time.
And yeah, Marty also going into Skull for that red mail and GT big key, just to save and quit as well. Yeah, Tedo not going to flute to his tempered sword real quick is interesting.
I'm wondering, so is Marty about to... Okay, I thought Marty was about to dive pod. We're having a team meeting. Yeah, he's diving. He's gonna dive pod. I guess they're all in on this TR play right now.
Which isn't even in logic yet. either. So, yeah, you might need that money, Marty.
Oh no.
He'll be able to refill
Back
a little
here.
bit here.
If he goes back to Eastern, he could refill in the back too, a little bit. So. There's this Meyer Big.
Oh, yep. Who needs that pod basement money?
Dang.
Who needs it? Yeah, Tedo almost beating Zelga to Laser Bridge. Ooh, Swamp Big. That's
so
gonna feel pretty bad for Tedo.
Yeah, that's gonna incentivize. I think I was
Tedo
gonna say
just
Eastern
going straight
skippers.
back.
Yeah, but Eastern skippers can't. They still can't access that.
Laser Bridge to Sky Islands. Can't wait for them to have to walk through that again later.
I honestly think, yeah, Marty's headed back. I think this is like them knowing,
like this is our last play. Like,
yeah. It's a pretty long chain, I gotta say, to get to these boots. Which, you know, boots are leading to hammer. And not only do we want to go fast, but that kind of opens the game up for the guys.
Yep, gives you normal Darkwood access, so you don't have to take this long chain to get here anymore. Triple Clown Fiesta also tying up the overall dungeon counter.
I'm really glad that the bottom two have beaten the same dungeons and the top two have done none. just to keep it where I could, you know what's happening.
Like, with a lot of these checks that they've both been doing post Boots and Hammer haven't really panned out for Triple Clown Fiesta too much. So, like, you know, the Eastern skippers getting Boots and Hammer here, they're really not in that bad of a spot. As much as it's gonna feel bad that they got Boots now instead of, you know, 20 minutes ago or however long it's been.
Yeah, it really depends, like, what they're gonna do here in the next bit. You know, as far as like if they waste that time going into Swamp. Now, granted, we haven't seen that big chest, but that could be, you know, something.
Yeah, so I think, you know, Zelga gets these boots, gets the hammer, and then maybe goes straight to Swamp because he's already been in. I guess have they both already been in? I don't remember where. I think so. Meyer Big was in that second chest, right?
No, I want to say it was TR Big. That was where the Turtle Rock Big Key was, because Tedo has it and Zelga has it.
Gotcha.
Shout out to our trackers.
Yeah.
All right, so boots for everyone now. Hammer for almost everyone.
Yeah.
Raylan. Okay, so Raylan is going back into Thieves for this big chest.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they already know that Green Pennant's trash, so, you know, your teammate going into Thieves Town is literally useless.
Maybe it's we can mitigate some keys this way, like for Tedo, I think.
All right, Zelga going for the hover and immediately just dashing into the pit.
I have to respect it. He does attempt it every time.
Yeah.
And on a rare occasion, he'll get it.
Yes, this is big. Like, Thieves Big versus Swamp Big could be the play here. Oh, there's Desert Boss at Spiral Cave entrance.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Drum roll, please.
Big moment. Big 20.
We got a Mimic. I don't think we've seen Mimic Cave on the other side. Maybe we have. We have not. Very clearly, we have not. Wow. That is, oh, I guess
That's
Tedo is
pretty
like
good.
literally about to go get it, which is funny.
This is that point in the scene. It's
Tedo
like,
and Raylan have had the boots and the hammer for significantly longer, and they're somehow following Eastern skippers. You know.
yeah, this is like somehow it's like, what do we have left? Oh, hey, Mimic Cave's open. It's been there for a while.
That's also their first fire source. Almost an hour in a co-op, not having a fire source is
yeah, it's bad.
Rough.
So let's see what else. I guess Hera Basement just became open.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely. We do get, this is a new check for Triple Clown Fiesta.
Front of Turtle Rock. I mean, it's just the one check.
I don't know if they've seen the exit. I'm not sure if they came in this way. I remember seeing it pretty early, but I don't remember where it was. That's the one thing I didn't mark.
You know what else? That lamp opens, Dainty.
We could go do Cackwell after Aga. Oh god, Marty, still really low on money. Making me a little nervous.
Yeah. All right, Tedo catching up on a dungeon here, getting the big key that's required back here. Also has the lamp, so, you know, I guess not catching up, doing a dungeon. Nobody's done pod yet.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice for Marty to get on the board. And this will be new. We don't have knowledge if this is a pendant or a crystal.
Okay, Tedo saving quitting out of pod harmless hellway. With the lamp, big key, bow, and hammer in hand. It's interesting. Oh, Tedo's out of smalls. I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, he's looking for a shop.
Flute 7, brother.
Yeah, it's like so convenient this time.
Oh, dude, if he's going to the Spike Cave shop, I'm gonna cry. Man.
I can, if he does, I can relate to this in interest.
Yeah. I mean, like you also don't know how they're co-oping, right? Like, you know, there's the Codeman tracker that kind of like live updates on both ends every time you click on it or something. Dante and I go the yell entrances at each other route.
Yeah.
So like, you know, things can very easily get lost in translation with a co-op entrance shuffle. Mirror on Helma. Wow.
That's big.
That's
huge. What they needed to get him back in it.
Really?
Especially since they, you know, he didn't bail on it, but didn't have access to it. We just found...
Right. And we just found Turtle Rock Ledge, which is really funny.
So that's through the Spec Rock DM Descent internal cave. So, yeah. Man.
I also don't know if I've ever seen somebody flute from Hera entrance to the bottom of Death Mountain to return the old man. That was really funny.
I mean, it makes sense. That's pretty.
It does.
Pretty
yeah,
sick.
It does in fact make sense. All right, we're getting the Aga play here on Triple Clown Fiesta side. So like, the table's just like almost instantaneously flipped here, which is really wild.
All right, so we're getting a tablet check. First one of these. At least I think it is, but it's just a piece of heart. All right, so I see Tedo got a key. Where'd he get it from?
He's in the. Yep. He went to the shop in Spike Cave, dude. I'm crying.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. Didn't he just find the bridge? Like, the lamp may have incentivized him going up there if he knew that was a dark room, like, as a connector. So, you know, I think if he's trying to cover all entrances, maybe that was a smarter play.
He checked this 1,000 years ago. He knew this shop was here. He just doesn't remember that the shop is at the dam.
I'm saying he had that dark entrance that he went through where we found TR Bridge. So like maybe two birds, one stone deal. right, Zelga
Back
making his way
on.
to Helma.
Yeah, at the very least, Tedo is still committing to this pod play and not just like leaving it for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think you do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just you eat the time loss. All right, Helma down for Zelga.
All right, so where else are we going with this mirror?
Well, you remember Sky Island? That's in Logic now.
Yeah, Sky Island. I don't know if
back at TR.
If anyone has seen that or not.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the item. I mean, it's possible. No, because you're coming out with the old man, so you're gonna go down.
Yeah. You could take the Paradox bottom to GT entrance as well, so you're not just going through Turtle Rock for a hope of an item.
Yeah.
Top of Hyrule Castle play here is really nice. By Marty, big fan.
Yeah, this is huge. Just three brand new entrances. Have we seen this item? Yeah, I guess we have. He didn't go look at it.
Yeah, we have.
I didn't see this item. All right, we're making use of the sword. We're going to Agate entrance first.
Immediately minimal cave. Big fan.
That was at. Was that Mirror TR Bridge? So a couple smalls. It's like $100, $200 right there. Oh,
and
a gold
sword. Few smalls, in fact.
All right. Well, here's a mirror for Tedo.
And we got GT on top of Hyrule Castle. Full clearable. We have a fire source. We have a bow. We have retro, and we have a big key.
I'm scared at this, man. Like, there's just so much.
I guess you can't do full right side. Although Marty just did Hope Room and then mirrored, and then decided,
I think he realized.
Yeah. We'll see if Marty goes for the fire rod skip right side. Can be a little tough.
Yeah, it's not the easiest play. He's on 2 keys. Him not opening that, I think maybe he's committing to Alien?
To just tile, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll leave it to Zelga later.
All right, so here's
the odds that nothing is in GT is extremely low.
Right, especially with how much we still need. So big money coming up. Cackwell, just a map in that tile room for Marty. But Cackwell coming up. This is behind Aga.
This could be big too.
Quite the time investment, but
oh god.
Oh god, is on Bombo's tablet. Okay.
Okay.
So Mirror paying off with that.
Just the mushroom in Lumberjack Cackwell drop. So that's something that I don't know if we've seen Witch Hut yet either. So that doesn't really help their case. All right, Fire Rod in DM room.
All right.
So don't have to worry about doing lamp right side anymore.
All right, so Eastern Skipper. Oh, this is pretty bad for Eastern Skippers now. Going back into Swamp, which we see as a pendant. They have that knowledge, but Tedo doesn't. So Tedo's headed in. He's gonna clear.
Tedo's gonna beat it though.
Yeah, but yeah.
So maybe not all bad, because finding out knowing this is a pendant, you're not gonna be like, oh, hook shot. I guess I'm going back to Swamp.
And unfortunately,
I didn't see Zelga also has the hook shot.
He does.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Just used it.
Chat's keeping us straight. And Marty found silvers here in in GT. Like, I hope he finds a 300 in GT while he's here.
Listen, he only had one shot.
I'd waste it on like one of the vidis is what I'd do. I wouldn't pay attention. At least he's got half magic and blue cane, so Armo's fight should be relatively trivial.
Hopefully.
I did say should.
Alright, so far just Fire Rod and GT still. Tedo has not gotten that Master Sword from the Take Any Cave that theoretically he should know about. Or the Tempered Sword. So this fight's a little slower than it should be.
He's just flexing on everybody. That was actually a pretty solid Master Sword.
Yeah,
phase one.
You know, I think like ideally you hope for Ice Rod and GT Big Chests. Okay, all right, that's pretty pog.
That's clearable now.
Yeah. Not quite for Marty. Marty doesn't have that TR big yet, but you know, Zelga doing Swamp here in its entirety. Marty will just be able to hop in, get chest 2, and bail, which is really nice for Marty.
Did Zelga do the back?
Nope. Only left side.
They think they might be in go mode.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Desert's on the way, but you're gonna find they've got pendant knowledge.
Yeah, they know it's a pendant. We also know that Desert Big Key's not back there, so overall a good play from Eastern Skippers.
I think it's a very good calculated gamble. I think if you're Marty, you've got to do right side here. Yeah, he's headed to do it.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think we know the last pendant yet is between Desert Swamp or Desert Skull and Ice.
Yeah, Ice is clearable,
and so is Skull.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. It's obviously still a gamble. But
Skull's not in the best spot. You know, Dark Witch Hut, I think, is where we said it was.
Yeah, it's in a pretty gross spot.
Ice is, what was that?
Ice is Smoke Rock.
Yeah, Smoke Rock. It's like, it's a little easier to get to. There's also like more chests on the way. Oh no, it's hard to.
We are still looking for Misery Mire ?
Yeah, we have to find that entrance. And I've been marking dungeons, but I haven't been marking everything they've checked. So.
Yeah, same. I'm pretty sure we haven't been to Mire area yet.
Right.
And like Mimic Cave, I think, is still looming. Skull 3 entrance.
Yeah, that's available now. So this is good for Triple Clown. They're gonna find GT, potentially do that full clear as well. Oh, Tedo, you're scaring me, dog. Gets it done. Question to chat about Pyramid Fairy Cave. We have not seen a connector out of that, so you know, if we find Mire and beat it, and you know, we may not need it. Mire can't be there, so. Yeah. Oh, this is a new check here on Marty's side. I don't think we've seen K45 entrance. C-shaped house. So I don't think you pass this up. More money, so Marty's probably not going to be upset about that. Oh, we also have Hookshot Cave too. So it's been ages since we've been here.
Got a nice map. Ooh, that'll give us nothing. Just kidding.
Yeah, I was hoping it was. 2 shields in here. We're blocking fireballs now.
Alright, so here we got a Skullwoods clear. Will this be our info?
Oh, we just found Meyer, so that's good.
There it is. Okay.
Was that left side racing game?
Maybe. That sounds right. If you're checking Cave 45, I feel like this is the next closest entrance that we wouldn't have seen yet.
Yeah. So we've got Desert as a pendant on Zelga's tracker. And I thought I saw someone in chat say that. So this might be actual go mode for them.
Maybe.
Which is huge.
This race literally flipped instantaneously.
4 times?
Which is crazy.
This race has been flipping the entire time. It's been one story after another one. All right, our speed gaming moderator, Adirondack Rick, has let us know that Zelga did do a map check that we missed. So
nice. Yep.
Thank you, Rick. So let's look at crystal counts here. That's important too because there's a lot of game to play.
We got 5 to 5 right now.
Yeah. Now, oh no,
nice
the mitts.
That's gonna lead them to. Well, it depends because Triple Cloud Fiesta is about to get this ice rod, so it all just depends on whether they realize that's go mode or not.
Yeah. So we're pointing out or getting pointed out in chat. The GT Big Key is not in Raylan's possession.
Oh.
So he's not going to be able to check this big chest.
Oh no. Yeah, that's bad.
I thought he had it. I was about to say, because it's still pretty close, honestly, if he has that.
GT Big was in Skull Woods. Are we sure he doesn't have it?
He doesn't have
I guess he doesn't either. He doesn't have red mail, which I feel like you grab in this situation.
Yeah, this is not gonna. Maybe Teto comes here, but
that's. I mean, Teto does have to come here for the fire rod. But then that's just gonna be like, okay, Raylan has to go get GT Big Key. All right. Well, if anything, Raylan going straight to Ice Armos is confirmed. No Big Key. So
yeah. He does have enough money to take on Armos, so that's good.
Also, smartly choosing not to use the money on Armos.
Yes.
Although, activating Burna a little early, so it's going to use, like, a quarter of his magic bar on 2 of the Armos.
Listen, it's one of those deals where you're just ready for this fight to be over with. Zelka hitting the wall for good measure. I've done that before, too. It scares me every time.
GT Big Chest, unfortunately, has the Ice Rod, which is, in fact, required. So it looks like Marty still needs the Turtle Rock Big Key. They have hook shots, so, you know, don't need Hera Big Key.
Yeah, they're just old.
Well, I guess Hera Big Key's on Armos. Yeah, I'd probably say Zelga and Marty are still feeling pretty bad. Like, they got boots really late. There have been some unfortunate errors on the money side for Marty. So So you're probably still sweating pretty bad here.
If I'm both teams, I'm sweating just with the way things have panned out, man. Like, the only thing I'm feeling good about, I'm still feeling good, getting the boots early, with Triple Clown Fiesta. Just, last locationing, it's basically on Eastern Skippers, doesn't really feel great. You kind of probably know they had it before you at that point. I'm also voicing my frustration to my teammate, like, man, we're probably screwed.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Dante and I, our team races the winner of this race in the next round. So,
yeah, and Andy's been wanting a game 5 forever. Like, even with us involved, and I'm like, bro, that's gonna be so sweaty. Why?
Listen, after watching the maybe questionable decisions on both sides of this today, I think we'd be fine. Shots fired.
Keyword think. Don't think too hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the admins after the season over and put up a vote to have this be game 1 instead of game 5. That won't make things difficult at all.
We'll just reduce it down to a best of 3 series in playoffs, and it's all co-op. It's Randomizer, AD, and reference all at once. That's your best of 3 series. Let me write that down.
You're watching change happen live, folks.
All right, there's Raylan's hook.
Spike cave check here.
All right, so Marty did get his big key, and they're gonna be heading to fight Trinex.
Yeah, man, that ice rod is just really rough for Triple Clown Fiesta.
Yeah, anywhere else in GT, and I really think this race is like
Close.
pretty neck and neck,
Yeah.
just based on the dungeon counts.
Yeah, and then Myth showing up like immediately after in Meyer is just leading.
It pushes you away from going back, I think.
I am kind of surprised that Tedo hasn't gone back just for that fire rod, just because fire rod does open up some entrances that could be beneficial. But
and this is Zelga's last last dungeon. In the excitement of the early game and checking so many entrances, I don't even know where Ganon is.
Ganon's at the uncle.
Okay.
So yeah, nice and easy. That is the one thing I do like about cross keys or entrance shuffle in general is you go from wondering where go mode is to dropping into Ganon in like 10 to 15 maybe.
Yeah, it's really nice not having to do GT and
like play the game for 30 more minutes after you have all your items. Yeah.
Come on, 30 more minutes? That's SMZ3. That's not this. We have quick swap over here. Anyway, Trinex for Zelga. Solid 0 cycle phase 1. Gonna head into phase 2. Just needs the 2 spins and a slash. Gets it done.
Yeah, Desert Big ended up being on the path on Trinex, so something. I don't know. Somebody said test for big key. I don't know where it was though.
I'm looking at the tracker to see
Who got desert big key? Oh, it was an ice palace. I guess that's on the. I guess that's on the path technically.
So Raylan got it. All right.
Well, it wasn't in the ice palace big chest, since Raylan doesn't have the big key, so I don't think it would have been too much of a problem.
All right, what is it? 50 per silver?
Yes, 50 per silver. So Zelga can miss 6 arrows, I think, unless that's a 3. In which case Zelga can miss 2 arrows.
Raylan getting cold stare taken down.
Buttersword gaining also maximum comfy. Walking into fire baths less comfy.
I was about to say, with him doing that, I bet he had that red mail in Link's house right about now. Or Saint, rather.
Yeah, Marty still
Marty's
on
fine.
some money issues. As long as he doesn't mess up red Igors, he should have enough.
He's getting out blue cane, and I don't blame him.
Oh no. Note for the chat out there, please wait for Armos to start moving before you activate the blue cane.
All right, that's
for me.
Down for Zelga. All right, get your GGs in chat.
GGs to Zelga.
And we do still have to wait for Marty to finish. That is not over yet. So Marty does have to complete the seed. The team has to have an overall average time.
Yep. We're still waiting for a Hera and an Ice. But yeah, you know, Triple Clown Fiesta seeing that dot done roll in, they're just like, yeah, this isn't great. You know,
this is when
rough.
you laugh a little with your teammates.
You laugh a little and you're like, you know, I don't think they could be finishing that far apart with how this seed ended up going, you know? So, you know, you're... At this point, you're just like, man, where did we miss this ice rod?
That was some nice boomerang tech on Marty's side. Getting that charge dash to dash up while waiting for the key. Oh, we found Hype Cave. Is this behind mids?
Yeah, this is at Hammer Pegs. Oh yeah, whole lot of nothing.
Marty does have quite a bit to do.
Yeah, Hera was at Village of Outcast Fortune Teller. But, you know, that's not the quickest dungeon to get to either. But, you know, seeing one person on the other team finish when you have like 7 crystals left to go combined.
Yeah.
You're not feeling too great, unfortunately.
When you have this much this much left, you know, usually if you're pretty close, you can kind of guesstimate like, all right, you know, pressure's off on Ganon because, you know, even if they double finish right now, I should be okay. You know, just to finish a Ganon fight with like minor mistakes maybe. With this point, it's still a little sweaty just thinking about like what's available. This is the GT play, I think, for Teto.
Yeah,
he's gonna need, he needs Fire Rod, but he's got the big key, so he'll probably get his Ice Rod here too.
Pretty decent Fire Rod kill for Cold Stare on Marty's side.
Yeah. 101 collection there for Zelga.
Not too bad. We'll get to see who carried who when Marty finishes.
I'm gonna say Marty, mainly due to he cleared out GT. Well, no,
Yeah.
Zelga cleared out Pod, so it's probably gonna offset a bit.
Yeah, probably a little bit. I think Teto goes to GT Big Chest just because it's unknown.
Yeah, you have to.
Teto, so like in this situation, you do GT Big Chest into upstairs, like not knowing where this ice rod is yet.
Oh, dude, he's mirroring. Is
He's
he going right
straight
side?
up. He's going straight up. Dang, dude.
Oh
That's,
no, dude.
oh God. That's rough.
It's more items. It makes sense.
Yeah, like it definitely makes sense. You're already like halfway there. You're not going to rando room, so it's not like you're doing that slowly. But oh, Marty never got the hook shot, so he's got to do this normally.
I mean, I guess it wasn't required.
Yeah, and Bombo's tablet's pretty out there for a not required item.
And Zelga still got away with doing left side swamp, but not
the back.
not the
Somehow.
back. Yeah.
What a weird play.
Hey, I mean, when you feel behind, sometimes you got to do some dumb stuff.
Yeah,
it
that's
worked
true.
out. It wasn't dumb in this case.
Yeah, finding out the ice rod location will suck, but like, you know, with the Skullwoods layout, if Skullwoods layout was normal and you could get out of it, like I don't see Raylan skipping it, but because you had to drop down a hole to get to that section of Skullwoods, and then like force save and quit basically, you know, it's not like a super tough sell, but it's not like a guaranteed like you go get it after your teammate got it. So yeah, here you go, Marty walking up to Ganon. Hopefully not too many trouble. Should be done here in a minute and a half or so.
Yeah, he doesn't have that that butter sword, so
Oh, still, yeah, getting the 2-cycle phase 1. Probably gonna be a 2-cycle phase 2. Raylan getting crystal number 6 with a pretty decent Mothula fights. And Pedo finding a whole lot of nothing upstairs GT. I don't know if there's anything at Pyramid dropdowns. I'm not sure if Tedo's going to beat Agatu here or not.
have we seen Useless Fairy?
Yes, that was vanilla.
Okay.
I don't know if Tedo is going to even have enough time to go to Agatu if he wants to, because I imagine when Marty finishes, they're going to double forfeit. Well, looks like Agatu is an item of some sort.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's probably Uncle.
Oh, it's
I don't think
Uncle. Yeah.
we haven't seen that.
We've seen Lumberjack, we've seen Thief, and we've seen Cackwell, so Uncle has to be the only thing
And
left.
Ganon blowing up for Marty. Get your GGs in chat for Marty
GG
and the
round 2.
Eastern Skippers. They're going to be
Congrats
moving on.
The Eastern Skippers moving on. Face a new up-and-coming team in Pugs. Cool seed, right?
I mean, it wasn't so bad. I didn't like that boots location, but we'll and I think we do get the DNF or the forfeit here from Triple Clown Fiesta. GG's to them. We'll see if we can get them in here to chat.
Looks like Tedo DQ'd himself.
I think he accidentally got done.
Okay.
Instead of forfeit, but it
I think you can still undone. I saw Willard undone the other day. Interestingly. But
and
anyways,
we
have the runners.
The whole gang.
Welcome everybody. GG's all around.
Yo, GG's.
GG's, guys.
I mean,
This was a really fun race to watch. I think it flip-flopped mid-game. It flip-flopped like
4
how
times.
I was looking for both teams pretty constantly.
Yeah, I could see that just with some of the item layouts. Honestly, there was a point where Marty and I actually thought we had skipped something because we were that low on things to do. Eventually, we finally remembered the path that got us our boots to unlock the entire game. But yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, you guys got boots significantly later. But like everything that Eastern Skippers, everything you guys were doing while avoiding the connector to get your boots, like still led to like big keys you needed or like other items. But yeah, this was a really interesting watch.
I think especially the first 5-10 minutes for us was probably the most manic. Am I right in saying that, Zelga? The most manic we've ever had in a co-op race?
Yeah, we were just like talking over each other the whole time, like, hey, I found this really important thing. And then, oh wait, no, I did too. And then trying to keep track of it all. It's kind of a disaster.
10 minutes later,
See,
repeat
that was your mistake. We didn't even try to keep track of it. We just did.
I think we yelled so much at the other, like, there's something, and yeah, I think it's not a big surprise that we never practiced for this. As we said, if there will be a game 5, our chances will be pretty low, especially that originally Schulze and Yoshi were the retrans players of our team. So with all those hiccups in the season, it was like, yeah, let's have great playoffs, and if we could manage to win a series in 4 games, this will be fine. And for game 5, there might be a lot of troubles, but yeah, that happens.
I mean, if you guys haven't practiced this, I thought you guys did, fairly well. For the longest time, for a while, you guys looked to be in the driver's seat. And honestly, you had more dungeons done. You both got to GT around the same time. And I was kind of like, okay, this is going to be a close race to the finish. But unfortunately, it was Raylan who got there and didn't have that GT big key. That was that was kind of the decider, I think, was just the unfortunate like sequencing there.
Yeah, at this point, it was like, let's check. Oh, Icewood might be go mode at this point, so let's go for the density checks. There were a lot of really nice entrances left in the game. So with, I think it was Hype Cave and Mini Moldom Cave, there were a lot of potential there. So we just played for this, and it might be the case that Ranan did Castle Tower, so he could just save and quit up to the top of the castle. So yeah, pretty unlucky at this point.
I mean, we also went in with the mindset, if we're going to full clear, we are probably not even close to being as efficient as Zelga and Marty. So we basically went in with the mindset of, okay, if there's something annoying or something very slow, very long, we are more likely to skip it than not. And yeah, basically went with that.
The boot chain felt pretty nice. But last locating this, oh right, there's the check behind the hammer. Oh, there's the lamp. Oh, we can finally we could do those dark room in confidence. So we never played Palace of Darkness. This dark room could have been so much nicer to us. But yeah, this just backward at the mid game, I think.
It was actually, you guys had the boots and the hammer like maybe 20-25 minutes before Eastern Skippers, and you actually followed Zelga into Mimic Cave to get the lamp. And it was really funny. That happened a couple times where like you guys were doing completely different things in the mid game because one had the boots and hammer and one didn't, and then you ended up following Eastern skippers into like all their hammer checks after they got it. Yeah, that GT big key is just in such a rough spot, needing to isolate in Skullwoods and save and quit for a big key you probably don't need.
Yeah, because there was no real reason. I think the ice big was also there, and then you didn't even have anything to like bombos to get you to incentivize going to Ice Palace, so you can't even check to see if that big key is worthwhile.
Yeah, I think what really helped us with that is because we were in the process of basically last locating the boots, that we thought, okay, the answer has to be in Skullwood, so Marty, just hurry up and follow me here. And then all of a sudden, when it wasn't actually in that area, we kind of panicked a little bit, so Marty could just continue on while we thought and just go ahead into Skullwoods anyway. So I think we really got bailed out at the end of the day, honestly.
Yeah, it also kept things close because like we knew that you guys were gonna find the boots and the hammer like eventually, and it was like when is Triple Clown Fiesta gonna like catch up and get all these big keys that they don't know about yet? And then finding that Samaria in Dark Cross, I was like, man, is that gonna pull Zelga away from Hookshot Cave? And then like that's exactly what happens. You went to Skullwoods and then had to bail, got Samaria, went to Laser Bridge. To delay those boots by another like 5 or 6 minutes or so. So it was
So I have a couple questions I have to ask. So Zelga, not getting the mail in sync. I'm assuming chat was telling us that's your go-to for when not having a mirror. Was that the mindset?
Absolutely. I legitimately think in entrance, being able to die on command is really important. So if I don't have the mirror, I typically try to skip heart containers, mails, everything like that for a little while at the start, because I'll get enough just opening chests anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, that's pretty smart until you wandered into swamp entrance from a connector with 3 hearts. Like, man, I'd be wishing I had that blue mail right now, dude.
Yeah, that was a little uncomfortable. It's always the bombers that get me every time, like up by Hype Cave and stuff.
Oh yeah. Marty, I hate to bring this up, the money situation.
Do you have to?
I just meant overall. Like, you played most of the seed pretty low on cash. Like, I know Zelga was the one who found like there was a 300 in like Meyer shed. I don't remember the entrance in the overworld where that was, but like, was that like anything communication between you guys calling out some of the big, the big money piles, or did it just not pan out, or was it like just maybe a lapse? Because I've done the whole lapse of thinking thing, so.
No, it's mostly a lapse because we do tell each other where the 300s and the 50s and the 100s might be. But I think at that stage I was running about so much, not using the bow, not using any rupees. I basically trusted him. Zelga has 1,000 rupees. He can check Ferry, and he can check Zora and everything, and he can buy his keys and everything. So he'll be able to kind of clear the way for me a little bit. So kind of money as a concept kind of left my head a little bit. And yeah, by the time I got there and realized I couldn't shoot the Igors, that wasn't a fun moment.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I get it. It's not the best feeling. The only other big question I really had for Eastern skippers. So Zelga, you went back into Swamp to check the big chest, had the hook shot, did not do the back, went left side. Was that kind of like they probably went left side? I know it's a pendant too, so I'm gonna bail after that.
So while I was in Swamp is when Marty was getting everything out of GT, the fire rod, the ice rod. And at that point, when he pulled the ice rod, I was like, oh, if Desert is a pendant, we're actually just find Meyer from Go mode. So at that point, I just mirrored out and checked my maps. And Desert was a pendant, so I fully intended to full clear while I was in there until Marty just stumbles into everything we're missing in Ganon's Tower.
Okay, that's when you did the map check that I totally missed. We had to have chat remind us about 8 times, like that we know desert's a pendant. Like we were just like, all right, this is a little bit of a gamble, and it wasn't a gamble. You knew. So
Yeah, I think Dante
Okay.
also missed you guys finding like every dungeon. He'd be like, "Oh, we haven't found ice yet," and I'd be like, "Yeah, we have."
look, 4 screens is really hard to watch.
There.
So what I'm hearing is if Pugs and Eastern Skippers get to a game 5, it's going to be Andy and Airy playing.
I mean,
me and
it-
Shady can commentate. We'll do that, and it'll just be the sweatiest commentary of all time.
Sounds awesome.
We've done a couple practice seeds, and I've had to drag Dante by the collar across the finish time almost every single time. I love this mode though. I love co-op veterans. It's so chaotic. It's like, oh, it's so perfect.
It's real fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, we never practiced this, and I never really wanted to play this. I think in the first 10 minutes it was like, oh, please, let this stop. But I had my fun times. It was pretty chaotic, and as long as everybody does the same chaotic things, it's pure fun to play.
It's kind of like it's got like the spoiler pilot like intro where like you have literally no idea what's happening for the first like 10 minutes. And you're
Then it
just
starts to
yelling
make a little
stuff at each
sense.
other, and yeah, then you start piecing it together. But yeah, for real, for no practice, you guys played this like absolutely amazingly.
We had a great one, so thanks for the really great series over 5 games. This is as much as we wanted to have in this tournament. I'm a lot of words right now. I try to hold back my tears. Now, best of luck, both of you guys. I mean, playing in the next round, the semis or in the conference finals. I mean, it's called. So, best of luck. This will be a really great series. I'm looking forward for this.
Yeah, so that leads us to congratulations, Elga, Marty, and Eastern Skippers for advancing. How do you guys feel about playing this up and coming new team called Pugs?
I hear they're pretty good, unadulterated even. So
Now Zelga, they are newbies. They are like a new cohesion of people. So I think we may have the advantage. Shifty eyes.
yeah, maybe. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll also be really tough races. So I'm just looking forward to it, and hopefully we can have a great series like this one was.
Yeah, it should be a good time. I was kind of thinking going into game 5, like, man, like playing either of these sets of guys would be pretty good. But yeah, big shout outs to Triple Clown Fiesta. A lot of hurdles this season. Making it to top 8 as far as teams go is pretty awesome. So shout outs to you guys for putting on a great show and powering through. I really like seeing that. Well, I guess that's going to do it for us unless you guys have anything left. We do have a couple, real fast, we do have a couple of races, one today and one tomorrow. The conference finals or semifinals on the other side of the bracket is getting started today with Fear Agent versus Hitsuyan on this channel at 1:10 Eastern time. So that's a little less than 2 hours from now. Yeah, it's going to be a really good watch. You're not going to want to miss that. Andy, thanks for coming. This was I'm glad you said something about it yesterday, and I'm really glad they scheduled it a time on Saturday instead of Sunday. It made it easier for me to be able to pull it off, and it was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. As much as I hated setting an alarm last night when I went to bed, this was a lot of fun. Shout outs to both of our runner teams, and of course thanks to our trackers, Akir and Radical Sniper, for keeping us in line.
Yeah, they killed it today. I really appreciate them. All right, guys, I guess that's gonna do it. Y'all have a good one.